Welcome back to Sahara TV. My name is Rudolf Okonkwo. This is the Skype call segment. It's a chance for you to give us your feedback on some of the topics we've been discussing. Today, we had interesting discussions. We spoke to Yvonne Chaka Chaka, the legendary musician from South Africa or Zimbabwe. Yeah, she was here. She talked to us, South Africa. Also, we had a conversation with two operatives of the Obasanjo administration who knew the in and out of the administration and some of the mysterious things that happened. It was a very, very intriguing interview, and I hope you were able to watch it. We also talked to Shehu Sani, who leads a human rights group in Kaduna, and His Eminence, Dr. Sunday Makinde. They talked about the amnesty for Boko Haram, the committee that was set up to look into that possibility. Today, we are starting our Skype calls with a discussion on the incident at the Boston Marathon, the bombing, the terrorist attack at the marathon on Monday, and especially the reaction of elected political officers in America and the law enforcement group. We want to look at a comparison of how they handle this incident and how we handle things like this in Africa. I understand that we have on our Skype line Abubakar in Kaduna and Chris in Dallas. Abubakar, welcome to Sahara TV.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Okay. Let me start.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, let me start with you, Abubakar. Abubakar, did you watch what happened in Boston?
I watched and followed it carefully.
Okay. So what is your take? How do you see the whole incident?
The whole incident happened, and the way the American government, in fact, from the intonation of Barack Obama, when he said, yes, we will find you and you face justice. From his intonation, you can feel the remorsefulness. You can feel the self-reproach on how he needs, the zeal of how he needs to tackle this terrorism. And I think that's the aspect we not just lack. The moment a bomb goes off anywhere in Nigeria, the president only comes in to just condemn, and things go back to normal. What I think we need to do is to put in our surveillance cameras all over, check our immigration. The borders are very porous. We need to actually improve on our borders, and also our police and the armies. We need to imbibe them to some kind of certain professionalism. We're actually lacking professionalism in our dealings. Because what they think fashion terrorism is, they think it's just about maybe like sand barricades on the streets, which to my, at this age, I don't think you can anyway fight terrorism at any level. We need to move beyond that, get our databases, get a system that works, make everything, gather all the data for your citizens and even visiting foreigners that
okay, Abubakar.
To your country. Abubakar. Get all the data, but basically, yeah.
Hold it there. When we come back, we go into details. I want to get the opinion of Chris first, okay? Chris, what do you think?
Okay, sir.
In my candid opinion, Americans love America, and the American government is in love with America and Americans. You don't mess with their citizens because they spend so much to care for their citizens. It's a pride for any person in government to think of protecting a citizen of America anywhere in the world. So for an individual to come to their house and want to touch any of their kids, they will spend everything they have to get that individual. That is no negotiation. Unlike Africans or Nigerians. Nigerians don't love Nigerians. Nigerian government hates Nigerians. And I must say this, 99.9% of all those that have ever ruled Nigeria are foreigners. That is why they can never develop Nigeria.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on. I have to stop you there because I hear this 99.9% all the time. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala brought out 99% of Nigerians as being honest this week in an interview with Christiana Amampo. I want to know, where did you get this figure now? I want to be able to get this 99.9 myself. How did you arrive at the figure 99.9? Who is a foreigner, who is not? Name them.
Okay. That statement, foreigners, it's an allegorical statement.
Okay.
Because if you have a family, if you belong to a family, you do everything to protect your family.
Okay.
But if you are born by a parent and you have siblings, or instead of having their best interests at heart, you choose to defend outsider and bring your family members down, then you must be a foreigner. No. You don't belong in that society.
Okay, I get it now. Okay, hold on now. Let me go back to Abubakar. Abubakar, you said something interesting, that they should have cameras. It's easy to wonder, why is it that places that could be targets, why don't they have cameras so that they will be able to see who is coming to attack that place? But the question is, do you have a camera when you don't have lights? How do you get your cameras to transfer the image you are getting and save it somewhere so that when you need it, you'll be able to retrieve it? So do you see the complexity of the problems in Nigeria?
Yeah, I think one of the basic things the Nigerian government actually need to put in place is the electricity problem. And in fact, when that issue is solved, I think many other things will put themselves into place. The issue of electricity cannot be overemphasized, because, in fact, even the terrorism itself will definitely go down if there's electricity. People will definitely get what to do. So the issue of terrorism will even actually solve itself on its own. But then we can actually not go into cameras when we don't have standard electricity.
Now, Abubakar, let me ask you, because we spoke to Shehu Sani, and he said that one of the reasons why he's in support of amnesty is that the government of Nigeria is incapable of defeating Boko Haram. Now, you saw how the American government were able to bring together over almost 10,000 policemen and paramilitary officers to find this man, and they found the man. Does that make you rethink that amnesty may not be the solution to Boko Haram problems?
Can I come in there?
Let me hear from Abubakar, then you come in. I'll ask you the same question. Abubakar. Okay, I think we lost him. Come on, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, I think you're very proud to be a Nigerian.
Actually incapable of fighting.
Okay, Abubakar, hold on. Let's hear Chris. We'll come back to you, okay?
Yeah, what I want to say is that I can see that you're very passionate about Nigeria. You're very proud to be a Nigerian. Otherwise, United States of America is 1 billion years ahead of Nigeria. Both, is it educationally, exposure, in intelligence, intellectually? United States government, they are 1 billion years ahead of Nigerian government officials. That is settled. Now, secondly, no American government steal money from America and take it to Nigeria to bank, because it doesn't want average American citizen to benefit. 3, the infrastructures are put in places for American citizens to benefit from. But in Nigeria, where do we start from? 800, is it 8 million or 800 million naira or dollar landline telephone installation? What happened to it today? That would have enabled every house, both in the village, to have telephone lines, not cell phone that they used to extort and exploit poor Nigerians. Ivory Coast had telephone in all villages and pipe-borne water. So where do we start from? So Yoruba says, you don't compare yam to pounded yam, because pounded yam is already made.
Chris, let me ask you. Okay, you said Nigeria is like 1 billion years away from America. But remember, most of these people who are running Nigeria, they schooled here, they came here, they were here, and they were in Britain, they went back home. Why is it that they can't learn anything from implement things they learned in these places?
Yeah, it is because we haven't gotten it. Africans, yes, Africans have not gotten it. If General Rawlings did not act with his boys, Ghana will not be what it is today. So if Nigerians have not imitate what Rawlings and his boys did, Nigerian rulers will not learn. Those who are coming behind will not learn, will not be scared not to do what they are doing. That is the solution.
Okay, Chris, hold on, okay?
Problem.
Chris, hold on. Let me get Olu, who just joined us, to have his own say. Olu, welcome to Sahara TV.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Olu, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, we can't see your camera, but go on. You can speak while you fix your camera. Okay, go ahead. Good.
Yes, I understand. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, the issue we are having in Nigeria is because of the lack of infrastructure we are having. You understand?
Okay.
You can see what happened in America about this terrorist issue that they just caught the person involved now, the suspect.
Mm-hmm.
We have CCTV. It was because of the CCTV that was able to capture the movement of those suspects that they were able to throw them. In Nigeria today, we don't even have electricity to power CCTV. You understand?
Mm.
So in that situation, how do you want to curb crime? You are talking about terrorism. You are talking about Boko Haram. Boko Haram, according to what the president just said, that Boko Haram are ghosts. Boko Haram are not ghosts. But the only problem we'll have is that Boko Haram, we don't have the infrastructure on ground that will help us to curb our security situation.
Mm.
We are here. We are in the West. I'm talking to you right from London now. But the news I hear from Nigeria, to even go home, we are afraid to go home. Imagine in Anambra State, sometimes about 6 weeks ago or about a month ago, we learned that the commissioner of police of Kwara State was assassinated in his own compound. This is a commissioner for police with convoy of mopo and policemen, and you can't, that cannot be protected. So how do you expect me as an ordinary person on the streets to be protected? Like, so when look, the only thing I just see in Nigeria is that we just need to get it right.
Mm. How do we get it right? How do we get it right? How do we start?
How to get it right? First of all, we have to start from our family. We have to orientate our children, the future generation, and even the present generation now, that look, this is what we want. This is the truth. We have to know the truth, and we have to follow the truth. That is just it.
Okay, Olu, hold on, okay? Let me go back to Abubakar. Abubakar, I know that it's a delay between you and us, so when you talk, it takes time for us to hear. So go ahead. You wanted to say something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the issue of amnesty to Boko Haram.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you said, earlier talked about the government being incapacitated to tackle the issue of Boko Haram.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think I go with Shehu Hussaini here because the government has proven over the time, this is like 4 years now or 5 years, that Boko Haram insurgency has been killing.
Okay. Abubakar, I think we have to leave you for now because we're getting a lot of interruptions with your line. But if you can fix it and call us back, we will be glad to talk to you. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we understand all these handicaps. You know, we don't have the resources, the infrastructure. What do we do?
How do we get it right? How do we get it right? How do we start?
This is my take on this issue of Boko Haram or no Boko Haram. Whether they give them amnesty or not, that doesn't even solve anything out of the problem Nigeria is facing. Let Nigerian government and those who have embezzled and siphoned Nigerian revenue overseas, let them start funding universities and all these university graduates that have no job, let them find something to do. There will be no crime if the government says, okay, every month we'll be giving university graduates 15,000 naira so that they continue to look for work. Nigerian students, graduates will find something for themselves. They will come together, 15,000 every month to start doing something. That is one. I think it was immediately Murtala was here that Obasanjo canceled the feeding of university students and boarding houses for universities. And that was the beginning of Nigerian problem up till now. The money they should have used to train university graduates, they were siphoning it to the West, into their personal banks. So let all those who have stolen Nigerian money, each of them from each state, be made to fund the universities where they make research. University of Ibadan, they are very good in agriculture or whatever. Let them task them, give them money. You must produce so and so and so, innovate. Any school that is good in mechanical engineering, give the money they steal, send to London and US and Canada and Dubai. Give to this university, give them assignments, research, invent. We will get there one day. Hospitals, if somebody like Babangida say, okay, the Abuja General Hospital, I'm going to equip it to world standard. Then those rich looters in Lagos say, okay, loot, and Ikeja Hospital and General Hospital, we will equip it. How much will it cost them to equip hospitals in Nigeria? Peanuts compared to what is still.
Okay, Chris, hold on. Okay, I will come back to you. Let me tell our callers. Somebody has his volume up. We're getting interference. Could you please turn down the volume of your computer, everybody, and so that we don't hear this echo. All right, somebody joined us now. Two people actually. I can't see your name here.
Yeah.
Ibrahim, can you hear me?
My name is Ibrahim. Yeah.
Ibrahim. Okay,
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
can hear you.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I think my name is Ibrahim Abubakar Lajada. I from the U.S.
Where in the U.S.?
In St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, go ahead.
So the issue of, if you look at the issue of Nigeria right now, I think the most important thing that we need was to have a change of attitude, because I have been in the government for a long period of time, and it's very hard to change the way how things are in Nigeria, because when Eradua was there, I've worked with Eradua, including Obasanjo, and all these presidents that are there. So actually, if we are going to change Nigeria, it has to, we need a change of attitude. I think this is the most important thing.
How people say this all the time. Can you tell us, how do you make that to happen? I don't know how to make people to change their attitude if the people at the top are not willing to change their own attitude.
Yeah, I think if you can, I think the president has to do that, because when I look at how the system in Nigeria is that when president is going to put things or impose something on people, it has more effect than someone, a minister or someone in his cabinet can do that. So the first thing is that if the president is willing to change, then I think things will change in Nigeria. Because if you look at when Murtala came in, despite to that, he started fighting corruption. He put discipline on people and so on and so forth. So I think the problem is the president has to be ready and willing to bring change to that country. Because if you say that, okay, you are maybe you are a senator and you are trying to bring change, or you are trying to put something to bring a tremendous change, is going to be hard for you if the president is not, he doesn't want to do things with you, because they can even go out and start saying bad things about you, or they can even start bringing problem to you and your family and so on and so forth. I've seen that. I've heard from a lot of people who have told me this kind of story. So I think the president and commander-in-chief has to decide that, okay, he wants to bring change to that country. So that the governors will follow him, and then you can see changes in terms of education, healthcare, and all these things.
Okay, hold on, okay, because we have a little technical problem. You know, what we're saying is not going out live. So can you guys hold on, please? Okay, all right, I understand that we're back. So go ahead, and I want you to start by, I want you to tell me, because you said you work with Obasanjo and Yar'Adua. I don't know the capacity that you work with, with them, but were they willing? Did they even try to change things in the country?
I don't think that there is any single president that want to change the country. There is no any single president in Nigeria that want to change the country, because all what they are